Okay, so previously I did an unboxing video about the Ado Hibana merch that I pre-ordered. And then recently I've been seeing people online saying like how expensive the lightstick is when they went to queue up for merch on the day of the concert. So I decided to make a in-depth review on the lightstick, and maybe you can decide whether is it worth it or not. So this one I pre-ordered from the Ado online store. The pre-orders opened back in March, and then I received this around mid-April. Yeah, so I repackaged everything back for this video. Right? So let's start with the box. So the box is very fancy. You can see the rose is glossy. Yeah, it's a normal plain black light stick, Ado official light stick, Bluetooth connection, made in China. Yeah, so it opens like an iPhone box. Like, it's really slow. Okay. Yep. So let me go through all the parts. So this is the instructions. It comes in Japanese, English, I think Chinese and Korean. Yep, Korean and Chinese. Yep. The controls are pretty simple. It's just this one shows the assembly and the light controls. Okay, so here are the parts. The entire light stick has 3 different parts. So let's start with the main body. So this is the main body. Let me put this here. So this is the bulk of the electronics. So there's the front button is how you manually control the light stick, and there's a back button, the black one here, is how you connect it to Bluetooth. It's basically a torchlight. So then this tab is the battery, so when I pull it, it lights up. The blue rose lights up. Okay, so like a normal light stick, you press and hold, then it lights up. So it's a torchlight basically. Wait. Okay. And the next, this part is for the bottom. It's actually an empty tube. So you can actually store stuff inside. Like I think you can store batteries in. Okay, let me check. It's basically like your normal light stick. It runs on 3 AAA batteries with this. Yep. And you can put inside. Though it will make a lot of noise. But I think I've seen people say you can put confetti inside or streamers in. So that's an idea. Okay, let me put this back. Okay, then the bottom part just screws on like so. So the light stick is really long. Okay. So next is the top bit, which is the rose. It's a very nice like diamond shape with a rose, plastic rose inside. Actually, it's a transparent rose. Then you just screw it on like this. Yep, and this is the whole light stick. Okay, let me clear the place. Okay, so first let's talk about the manual mode. So you just press this button and it just turns on. Yeah, that's it. I think there's like 10 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 colors. So the problem is that there's only one button. Usually your normal king blade or pen light will have 2 buttons to allow you to cycle through the colors back and forth. Like, let me get an example. Okay, so here's your typical light stick. This is raise to silent. So usually there are 2 buttons here. So you press and hold, it will turn on. And the front button goes forward, the color cycle, and the other button goes backwards. So it goes forward and backwards. However, the Ado light stick, there's only one button. So you can only cycle forward, which is not really a big issue, but yeah, a bit troublesome. So I guess it has one function less than a normal light stick. and this one only has 10 colors. This one has like 16 colors if I remember. Yeah. So this is your simple manual function. So I think the one that makes it the reason why it's very expensive is because of this Bluetooth function, which let me bring out the app. Okay, so here's the app, Ado. So wait for it to load. Okay, so once it loads, they'll ask you to press and hold the black button for 3 seconds. But you must make sure your Bluetooth is turned on for your device. You press connect. And it's connected. You can see. Okay. So once connected, by right, this app is used to allow your lightstick to sync with the entire show. But then, as of recording this, this function will not be used for the Hibana tour. So usually there's a ticket registration that you're supposed to register your seat, which allows them to control your lights. But it's not used anymore, so that makes it a bit useless. But the interesting one is the self mode here. So this gives you more controls to your light stick. You can power on like this, and then there's on, which is just like this, and this color wheel, you can change your color. Okay, then flash is just a strobe light. Dimming is, it will just dim and grow. Party will shuffle through different colors. And then rainbow is, yeah, it's just a rainbow color. So yeah, the app is useful, but the problem is the moment I leave the app, so like I turn it off, yeah, it disconnects. Okay, I turn on Bluetooth, connection is disconnected, so I need to reconnect. So it's not only if I turn off, the moment I leave the app, it will disconnect. So I leave, yeah, and it disconnects. The other issue is that I cannot use this app without Wi-Fi or internet connection. See, please check the internet connection. So the Bluetooth has a lot of limitations. I guess I have to reconnect. So yeah, in summary, the app, I think they should work on it, because it's kind of useless, especially when you have to leave your app on just to use all these functions. And then it's not even used in the tour, so a bit useless in a way. Yeah, and then they ask you have to manually change the color. So Bluetooth is down. And then even without Bluetooth, right, there's only 10 colors you can shuffle through, which I think is enough for given Ado's set list, because all these colors are basically usually references to her songs. So different songs got different colors. But if you want to use this for like other shows or other concerts, 10 colors I think is enough. But then it's also your normal light stick has more variety of colors, and plus there's only one button, so you can only cycle forward, you cannot cycle backwards. Yeah, so is it worth it? As a all merch, it's a good collectible, and plus this design is specific to the Hibana tour. So this design will only be available for Hibana. The previous or upcoming concerts, they'll probably release a new design, and this one is a bit simplistic from what I've seen. So this one is yeah, if you're a collector, you can consider. But in terms of practicality, it's not very practical, I would say. Firstly, it's really tall. I mean, tall is good, but for transportation, a bit big. But you can collapse it, you can dismantle it if you want. But then compared to a normal light stick, this normal light stick is more practical than your Ado light stick. Considering, I mean, there's an extra button which allows you to cycle forward and backwards, but this one only allows you to cycle forward. And plus, this has more colors depending on which brand you choose. I think, yeah, as I said, this one has 16 colors, this one only has 10 colors. Not really a big issue, but this one has more variety. And about the Bluetooth function, they will probably improve on it, but as of now it's not really useful, considering they are not even using this for the concert, and then you cannot use this app when it's turned off. It will just disconnect. Yeah. So but knowing Ado, they'll probably ban outside light stick, so you can't even bring this in because they want to use the sync function. So hopefully in the future they will fix the Bluetooth app. They'll fix the app so they can use the function. Yeah. So I guess that's the end of my review. This is probably the first time I've done a voice review. Yeah, so I see ya.